I'm blurry, but we're live. There we go. There we go. We're back. Day 4, consecutive stream, consecutive draft. Hopefully there's somebody again. Just please tell me if my mic is back because that's the last thing I want. But we got a little bit of a busy day today. A little busy day on the stream. We're gonna start it off with some Senior Bowl stuff. Actually, no, I lied. We're gonna start off with some trivia. Then we're gonna go into some Senior Bowl stuff. Just some Twitter stuff from our good friend Jason Allwine over at Player Profiler. He's boots on the ground. Make sure you give him a follow on Twitter. That's at jfootballwine on Twitter. But he's boots on the ground. He got a lot of good videos, so I want to go over that. I want to hop in a big board, and then we have our film review player of the day. We have two. We've done 2 so far. Woody Marks, and who did we watch yesterday? DJ Giddens. Today will be Jordan James, running back, Oregon. So we're going to dive into that. And yeah, going to be a fantastic day. Let's dive right into it. Intro time, baby.
Welcome to the Madhouse.
All right, we are back. Let's dive into some trivia. Thad in the chat, what's going on? Make sure you go down, leave a like, toss a sub on the channel. We're at 888 subscribers right now. I would love to get to 900. If we get to 900, can we get to 900 before January ends? That's 3 days, today, tomorrow, and Friday. I think we can do it. So if you would please be so kind, go down, toss a sub on the channel. Here we go. Witnessing greatness is the theme today. Name every player in the top 200 all-time rushing yards leaders that had at least one rush attempt during the 2024 regular season. Career rushing yards given. Okay, so name every player in the top 200 all-time rushing yards that had at least one rushing attempt. Okay. Let's see. This one feels clearable, you know? This one feels clearable. Cowboys, I think that's Zeke, right? Or Zeke. Bang. Texans, Mixon. Eagles, Saquon. Probably got Aaron Jones on there. Bang. Packers, Jacobs. Jacobs is up there? That's crazy. It's going to be Chubb. Jacobs has more yards than Chubb. Guess Chubb was hurt. That doesn't do that. Just kind of seems crazy, though. And this is rushing yards, too. Saints, Kamara. Niners. That's going to be McCaffrey. He did have a rushing attempt for like one game. Cowboys. That one's going to be Dalvin Cook, I believe. Dalvin Cook got in the game. Baltimore. Baltimore. Is it just running backs? Name every player. Is there a vet on Baltimore I'm forgetting? Because it's Justice Hill, Keaton Mitchell. I don't think they had any. Is this just Lamar? Lamar's been in the league for it might be Lamar. Okay, bang, it is Lamar. There we go. Colts gonna be Taylor. All right. Cardinals, that's gonna be James Conner. Dang, it's just kind of crazy, like 200 all-time rushing yards. Like, I mean, I guess James Conner's on this list. That's not a very like huge list, right? Steelers, is it Najee been in the league long enough to be, or is this Cordero? No, Cordero's not in the top 200. Is Najee Harris? Is Russ ran a lot in the beginning of his career? Oh man, it's not Najee. Who is it? Who's the Steelers one? Is it Russ? Because he ran a lot. He's been in the league forever. I guess, 1,000 yes, that would make sense. I think it might be Russell Wilson. Bang, look at that. It is. That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay. Lions. David Montgomery. Okay. Dang, that's crazy. Okay. Chiefs, that's going to be Kareem Hunt, probably. Bang. Okay. Now here, this is going to get hard. Commies. Eckler. Yep. Pollard? Okay. And then Giants. Singletary? Like, Devin Singletary's in the top 200 all-time leading rushers. I guess top two, like 200 players, but still Devin Singletary? That seems kind of crazy. I guess if you're just in the league for like 6 years, you're like pretty much guaranteed to be in the top 200. That's crazy that Devin Singletary's on there. All right. Well, that wasn't a very easy one. I wish we would have got that one wrong. Yeah, the Russ one tripped me up a little bit. All right. That was fun. That was fun. Actually, I enjoyed that one. But here we go. I want to dive into some of the Senior Bowl stuff. Like I said, Jason Allwine, he's got boots on the ground. Make sure you give him a follow at JFootballAllwine. If he's posting all the Senior Bowl stuff. He really likes this Marcus Yarns guy from Delaware, I guess. Chris Johnson tweeted about him too. He likes that guy a lot. So we might have to take a look at him, put him on the list of guys to watch. But let's just go through some of the clips. Like I said, boots on the ground. So it's always kind of good to see some stuff. So let's do it. Tez Johnson. Sounds like Tez Johnson's been really cooking at the Senior Bowl. Here we go. And take these with a grain of salt too. Like this drill for DBs is like one of the hardest drills like you can do. You know what I mean? Because it's like, especially this is better because at least it's kind of half field. It's not like, like my pet peeve is like when you give a receiver, it's like a full field one-on-one. And everyone's like, wow, that receiver cooked. Yeah, because they just did 6 double moves and they literally can run anywhere on the field. Where the only situation where that like there's no situation in football where the quarterback's going to have 7 seconds to throw and you're in single coverage, because the only time you would truly be one-on-one with a receiver like that is if there's an all-out blitz. Now, if there's an all-out blitz, the quarterback's not going to have 5 seconds, 6 seconds to throw, right? They're probably going to have to get the ball out quick. So that's what pisses me off when it's like I said, this is better because it's kind of half field. It's kind of in a phone booth here, so it's a little better. But my pet peeve is when receivers are doing one-on-ones against DBs, and it's a full field, and it's like, oh, he just cooked him, but he did 8 double moves, and he didn't get the ball for 7 seconds. Like, that's my pet peeve. So, again, take some of these with a grain of salt, but like I said, these are better because Jalen Noel, I think, has been cooking too. Whoops. Let's see here. Nice speed. Okay. Wins the rep, ball not thrown well. All right. Let's see here. Terrence Ferguson. I don't even know who this is. Oh, is this the Oregon tight end, I think? There's a hold. Good catch. Video cut out a little early, though. I like it. It's a nice rep. Okay. Jaden Higgins. Okay, a little full team. We got a little full team here. Nice. Break. Oh, I wasn't watching him. Okay, I think he's right here. Oh, no, he didn't break any ankles, Jace. Jason's clip farming here. Because he fell before he broke, I think. Yeah, he fell coming out of his back pedal. Jason's a liar. I do the same thing though. He fell coming out of his back pedal. He didn't break any ankles. That's not an ankle breaker, but whatever. Here we go. Another Jalen Noel clip. Yeah, that's just more scheme, I would say, than anything. Nice man beater. Okay. Kyle Williams. I don't know who this is. That Washington State on that helmet? I can't really see. It's like, this is the one that semi pisses me off. It's like a little bit. Because in a real game, there's and again, it's fine. But I'm saying, like, in a real game, there's linebackers here. There's more guys on the field. You know what I mean? Where, like, yeah, but like the route is nothing special, in my opinion. A lot of Jalen Noel on here. Like, that's a good route. Like, that's something that could happen in a game. Out wide, just below the numbers. Like, that's something that that's the kind of route I want to see here, right? Gets outside leverage, yeah, that's great. That's a great route. Like, this tells me something, in my opinion. I like this. That's a good route. All right, Restrepo. Oh, gee, okay, wait. All right, let me see this route again. I was watching this on TV at the gym. The ref threw the flag at the guy's face. You can't see it. Like he throws the flag. It hits him in the helmet. Wait, can I slow this down? Playback speed here. Watch this. Watch this. The flag hits him in the helmet. You can kind of see it. Wait. Wait. Where is it? Yeah, it hits him in the freaking helmet. All right, yeah. Good route, though. That's a good route. All right. Okay. I watched Harold Fannin last night. Last night. This guy, I love him. I am making it a point to take him in every draft because I saw the stats and I saw the Bowling Green. I was like, okay, this guy looks pretty good. I hadn't watched him play though. We might have to break down a little bit of his film because oh my god, that guy is him. He did it. He had really good games against Penn State and another big Power 4 school. Who else did they play? I forget the other team. It was Penn State and somebody else. Over 100 yards on both of them. So if linebackers are blitzing them, they aren't dropping into coverage. That's fair. Yeah, I get what you're saying. I'm just saying, like, I guess it's more like I said, it's not a terrible. Is it this one? No, it's this one. Yeah, like it's a good clip, right? Like it's a good release. I'm just saying, like, when you I'm just saying it's fine for the receiver. I'm just saying it's for the DB. It's like you take that with a grain of salt. That was all I was saying. Okay. Do a couple more of these. Tez Johnson. I'm interested in the Tez Johnson stuff because he's 156. The visor's sick. I will say that. See, I like looking at this 7-on-7 stuff a little bit more. Like this stuff, yeah. Restrepo. Let me see this again. Wait. That's a great route. Like that's a great. I like to see that. That's a great route. I don't care about the interviews. Okay, let's dive into some drafting. Here we go. Also, too, NBA thing. I'm not going to draft it on stream, but I'm definitely going to do the dog bowl. I'm trying to go to San Diego. That'd be kind of lit. But let's do it. Let's hop into the big board. We're going to hop in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Waiting on 2. Just want to hop in. Let's get it going. Here we go. Anybody we know in here? Anybody we know? If you're in the draft, let me know. Again, you're required to tell us by law. Thad's in here. What's going on, Thad? Sasquatch is a name I recognize. I don't know. That could just be from the millions of drafts I do. But yeah, all right. We got the 4 pick. I don't think I have a single share of Jahmyr Gibbs. Also, too, is Best Ball. I'm trying to see when Best Ball Overlay is going to drop their 2025 overlay because I'm really, really waiting to hop on that. Looks like not yet, so that's okay. Sure, I mean, I'm sure that he's working on it. It'll come out soon. So, obviously, week 16, 17 stuff, but it's still nice to see the exposures and whatnot. So, all right, here we go. Also, too, I'm just gonna do friendly reminders every day. Friday we are doing the Fast Draft Friday stream. We're gonna be doing just maybe 1, maybe 2 drafts if we can fill them. Over on Fast Draft. So again, if you want to draft with us over there, just try something else. It's really, like I said, it's really nice. If you don't want to wait for these hour-long drafts, go over to Fast Draft and go over there because it's only 6 rounds. Some of them take less than 10 minutes, and it's so much fun. And you don't have to worry about stacking. It's season-long scoring. It's PPR. There's a 3rd-round reversal, which is kind of fun too. So, like I said, if you go over there, use code BBQ for a deposit match up to $25. Friday, we'll be doing that stream over there, so make sure you tap into that. I'd love to draft with the community over there. I gotta remember to do this. There we go. Keep that overlay on. So yeah, go over there, and we're gonna be doing some fast drafting on Friday. So yes, sir. Okay, here we go. I mean, I love Bijan. I'm assuming he's going to go. Now my stand has been it's going to be JJ over Jahmyr. I just this is Jahmyr's ceiling. Like this is his absolute ceiling is the 4 pick. I just can't get behind it at 4. It's with Jefferson on the board. Now I would take maybe Gibbs at 5 Puka and Gibbs is close. I'd probably take Puka, CD, and Gibbs are all close. I would take Gibbs over Nico. I would take him over BTJ. Maybe probably a Monra too. But over JJ, there's just no way I'm going to be able to do that. There's no way. Because it's like there's a lot of people gone. Like the team is still there, but I think scheme matters sometimes. And it'll be interesting to see how the new OC, the passing game coordinator from Denver, is the new Lions OC. It'll be interesting to see just how like what that backfield split looks like, what the overall offense looks like. Like I don't think I'm crazy for thinking that like the Lions offense isn't going to be like number one in the league again, right? Like I just don't think it will be, different scheme. Usually like that stuff scheme matters. Like look at the Eagles. Eagles have had the same offense for 3 years, right? 3 years ago, Super Bowl. Who'd they have? Shane Steichen, really good play caller. He gets the most out of the team. They go to the Super Bowl. They put up a ton of points in the Super Bowl. Team looks awesome, right? And that's even without Saquon. The year after that, same team pretty much, except you have instead of Swift, your running back is Miles Sanders. Or no, instead of Miles Sanders, your running back is Swift, right? OC leaves, all those other guys leave, and it's I think it was Thomas Brown, and then he even got fired. Somebody else was doing OC. It was a mess, but it was the same team. But it's a new scheme, and you just don't know with these new OCs. And then last year they get an established OC. Kellen Moore comes in, and he turns it around. Granted, he had Saquon, but he turns it around. Offense looks better. So I don't know. I'm a big scheme guy personally. So I'm a little out on. Now I'm not out on Gibbs. I'm just out on Gibbs at 4. Definitely not over JJ. I think I'm taking Puka over Jameer as well. CD and Jameer is more of a toss-up for me. I'm fine with taking Jameer at 7 or 8, but I'm not taking him at 4 or 5, I think. So, yeah. Scheme. You spelled it wrong, but yeah, scheme. Sorry. Scheme, coaching, QB back. Yeah, it does. It does. Yeah, we're early today. I got some plans later tonight. So, I have football lift at 3, and then I have plans later tonight. So I'm going to so I want to get the stream in early. So I have not watched Tootin yet. I have not. No, I have to. I'm gonna make I kind of get through like 4 or 5 each night. So I'll write that down tonight. Who aims? I'll report back to you tomorrow. That's a promise. I'll report back on Tootin tomorrow, or maybe we'll just watch it tomorrow. So we'll see. We will see. All right. Who is around here? I drafted my first share of Bowers today. I would definitely take him, but he's gone. I don't love. This is a weird tier for me. So I like Bucky, but I don't know. Feels silly to be going Bucky over JT, but I just like Bucky. Josh Allen is always a fine pick here. I think you can get receivers a little later too. Who you guys taking, Bucky or JT? It's close for me. Let's go Bucky on this one. I think I've already done a JT team. So, yeah. Let's go Bucky. Who are you guys taking? Bucky or JT? Because I think it's really close. I'm definitely Chase Brown's not in that tier for me. Breece Hall, I think, is in a really fun buy low spot, I think he could be like a fun pick. I guess we just don't know what the Jets offense is gonna look like, which I kind of like, where it's like he was middle of the first or like middle to late first last year. Now he's you can get him in the third. So I kind of like that. I kind of like buying low on players that, didn't perform. Like Chris Olave is a guy that I don't think I'm going to be able to stop drafting him. I like his price. Same thing with Pittman, like guys who guys who have performed in the past, but like for whatever reason, they just had a bad year. And I think sometimes the market overreacts to that, where it's like for Chris Olave, it's just concussions, man. Like, yeah, the concussion thing is still a risk because if he gets one more, it's like he could just retire. And it's like, it's really tough for Olave. It's like that. Yeah, it's scary. I think that's baked into his price. But a guy like Waddle, weird injuries all year. Tua was out. Like, that's a guy that I'm like in on buying. Same thing with Pittman. Still had a decent year. The touchdowns weren't really there. I think their quarterback situation's got to improve one way or the other. So Pittman's another guy I like buying into. So just some, some post hype sleeper guys. You're getting a little bit of a discount, even though they had a bad year. I kind of like buying on in on guys like that. All right. Okay, 2 picks away here. Oh, man. Like, this running back tier is weird too. Waddle I'm not into, but if Tyreek leaves, it's crazy value. Yeah, I agree. I don't know. I wonder if Tyreek's gonna. I saw somewhere it's like him and the Dolphins are fine now. Okay, I'm thinking Lamar, McBride, Brees. I like Cook as well. Oh man. I wonder. I just don't know how much I'm gonna want elite tight end this year. I think there's a lot of good tight ends in the middle to late rounds. Um, let's go with Lamar on this team. Let's go with Lamar. I think Lamar's a really. It's just like he just looks so good right now, and it's like I don't know. I want to have pieces of Lamar. And it's still a third round. Like that's still not a bad price to get Lamar at. You know, I feel like in the big board too. Like the big board, like I kind of like from a game theory strategy. Like there's just so many like pieces that could just like be messed up via stacks. Guys get traded, guys sign somewhere else. So it's like the pocket passing QBs. Like it's a lot easier to stack a pocket passing QB with their weapons in, at least after the draft or after free agency maybe, because you just don't know like where some of these guys are going to end up. Like half the QBs, like we just don't even know where they're going to play football. Like starting with Cam Ward, we don't know. Shador, we don't know. Sam Darnold, we don't know. With Stafford might retire, so we don't really know there. I could see there's always been talks of Geno kind of, doing whatever. Justin Fields, we don't know where he's playing football. Kirk Cousins, Russell Wilson, Aaron Rodgers, Jackson Dart, Daniel Jones, Jalen. Like, there's so many like guys where like if you don't get, one of like the premier stacks, I would say, like if you don't get a Hurts and a Brown or a Burrow and a Chase or a Mahomes and whoever, I think Worthy's way overpriced right now for my liking, especially. Like the stacks like that, I just don't. It just makes it. I feels like it makes it harder to try and stack, and like your margin for error is a lot less. Where like Lamar, if I draft Lamar, if I draft Hurts, if I like any of the top 4 guys who have that rushing upside, it's just like it makes my single week 17 like theory a little. It's like I don't care. I'll try and get Andrews. Yeah, I'll try and get Rashad, but it's like. Worst comes to worst, Lamar could just run for 100 yards and a touchdown, and then it doesn't matter what of his pieces I have. So it's kind of a way I like, especially in like the big board early. It's just like you don't have to worry as much about stacks. Or like if you go 3 pocket passing quarterbacks, your margin for error is really small, and you don't even know who the weapons are going to be necessarily too. Or it's like, yeah, I might draft like let's say I want to draft Bo Nix and Cortland Sutton. Well, what if the Broncos draft a receiver? What if I want to draft Drake? I mean, Drake May's not a good example. Who's like another? Let me look at like another quarterback somewhere. Jordan Love. What if they draft a receiver? You know what I mean? It's just like there's so much stuff that can change. Like Lamar, I know he's going to run the ball, so nothing changes from there. I said it last night. I'm going to be really, really annoying about this. Chuba. If Chuba's there in the 4th, just take him. It is a steal. I think he's probably my most drafted player through 50. After I don't know how many drafts I'm at. I'm probably around 20, 25 right now. If I get to fit, he's got to be my most. Let's just look. Actually, let me just stop talking about it and see if he's got to be my most owned player. I love Chuba because I don't think his situation is going to change that much. Brooks isn't in the picture because he's hurt. I really like. I'm at 19 drafts. I haven't even looked at this yet. Here are my exposures through 19 drafts. Okay, so Chuba's my most. Oh, yeah, I don't like that. I have that much Spears. Yeah, Chuba's going to be up there though. I have almost 50% DJ Giddens. Yeah, this feels about right. Yeah, it's a lot of rookies, isn't it? Draft a lot of Taysom. Yeah, that's fair. Okay, so it's at least good to look at this. Probably a little less Spears. I don't want that much. I do like RJ Harvey too. I really like RJ Harvey. I think he's a really fun player. Oh, Worthy showed enough improvement. He's that. Oh, you're coming around on Worthy, Thad. Love it. That's funny. I forced myself not to spam the 13 big sus little board, but I'm 84. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. It's like you got to look at your exposure, then and then adjust accordingly. That's where best ball overlay comes in handy. So, all right, 3 picks away. Definitely going receiver on this next pick. The guys in this tier, I like Rome, Tet. I like all 4 of these guys. I think Adams is draftable as well. Where's Tet going to play football? Where do you guys think Tet goes? I don't think I have it that much Tet, and it's like you might get the wide receiver 1 in round 5, or like last year you got the wide receiver 1 in round 1. Granted, different levels of talent, but let's go Tet here. NFL, let me pull up NFL draft order again. So, he's not going to Tennessee. He's not going to Cleveland. Giants, no. New England's like the first spot where I think he could go. If Travis Hunter's gone by this point, I think he could go to Cleveland to the New England. I think that's definitely a possibility. Jacksonville, maybe, but probably not. Las Vegas could imagine like Tet. They kind of need a quarterback though. Jets probably not. Carolina would be one where I don't think that'd be a bad landing spot. So it's just I think the most likely places would be New England if he goes that high. I don't know if he goes that high though. New England, Carolina, maybe New Orleans. Chicago, no. San Fran, no. Dallas would be like the best live spot, I think. That would be a good spot for him if he went to Dallas. Cross CD. Wouldn't be great for CD, but it'd be good for Tet, I think. So, afternoon live stream is just your new schedule. It's not my new schedule, no. But like I said, our goal is to stream 100 consecutive days in a row. So if I know I knew I was going to be busy in my normal time slot, so I have to adjust. Great players adjust. I had to get the streaming still, and I promised 2 streams, so I have to do 2. I'm doing 2 drafts, excuse me. So, all right. Charles says Pats. Raiders could get Tet round 1 and trade back at the end of round 2 for Dart. That wouldn't be a bad idea either. New England is for sure going O-line. I see Tet going to Carolina. I think Carolina is a fine spot for him, honestly. Fine spot for him in Carolina. Back end round 1. Oh, you're talking about, for Dart. I like Dart. Dart's a good value right now. Dart kind of feels like Penix a little bit, except I don't think the Raiders are going to sign Kirk for 180 in the offseason. But it kind of feels like a similar situation where it's like he's a name that's going to get, I think it is only going to go up during the process. So same thing with like Knicks, like kind of like that, where like Knicks was like a round 20 pick last year in the big board, and he was the QB like 9 overall this year. So like if you were picking Bo Nix, like that was a great selection last year, right? And Dart's kind of got that same rushing. Like Dart can run the ball. Like if you even watched much of Dart, he can definitely run the ball. So he's got kind of like that Bo Nix rushing upside, where like he might run in for 3 or 4 touchdowns in a season, something like that. So I like Dart. I think he's a good pick at the back end. I like as your round 18, 19, 20 pick. I like Dart as just he could I could definitely see Dart playing football in week 17 and rushing in 2 touchdowns. Like that's 100% something that can happen, right? Depends on what team he goes to, obviously. Like, hopefully it's not like maybe like a Hurts situation where like Hurts gets drafted and he's behind Wentz and like he gets in the end of the season, but like or like maybe like I think the Penix situation is kind of more what I'm thinking, but it's like they usually want to see these young QBs at the very end of the season. So even though Dart, like this is the contest to draft Dart in where you have 20 roster spots. So all right, it feels like I need to go wide receiver. I already got 1 rookie. I just feel like there's going to be a receiver that's drafted, I think, to Buffalo. I feel like they need more weapons. So I don't love Shakir at round 6. Like, did he even have that good of a year? 820 yards and 4 touchdowns. Like, it's fine. But like, what about like Ridley had 1,000 and like I just feel like Ridley has a better chance to boom. He's the only guy there. Yeah, they could add someone too. I get that, but I think I like Ridley a little bit in this range. I think he's a fun pick. I think he's a fine pick. Just like a guy who, he's probably like he's got a good chance to just go for 1,000 yards, right? So I like Ridley. What up, Vape? How we doing, baby? How are we doing? We got 21 people in here right now. Thank you for watching, guys. Again, drop a like, drop a sub. I believe we're still at 888 subs, unless we got one in the past couple minutes. We're at 888 still. I'm trying to get to 1,000. If we could get to 1,000, or sorry, not 1,000, 900, 12 more subs. Can we get to 12 more subs before January ends? That's my goal. So if you wouldn't mind tossing a sub on the channel, I truly, truly appreciate it. So thank you. Thank you. Okay. Next pick here. I don't really know where I want to go. A tight end. I like Hawkinson. Kelsey's fallen down boards. He was going. Kelsey was going before Hawkinson 2 days ago. Now he's not, which I think is correct. We don't even know if Kelsey's playing football after this year. So I think to draft him in, I get drafted in like one. I think I got Kelsey like 20 picks after ADP. So I was like, I'll draft him here. But yeah, I don't love him right now at his price. Receiver wise, I'm fine with Ayuk. I don't think I've drafted really much of the Ohio State running backs yet either, though. How do you guys feel about this Tracy price? Feels fine to me. I think it's okay. Why running back 20 what? 26? Seems about right. I don't know if the Giants draft. If they don't draft a running back, it's a great price. Kind of like that Tracy price. I might need to get more of them there. All right. I'm kind of like happy they took Ayuk, so I don't even have to fucking play the mental gymnastics game of the injury stuff. Emo Cowboy really talked me into Jawan Jennings when he was on stream the other night. I do like Jawan Jennings. I like Jaden Reed too. Wide receiver 42. Feels like I just need to go receiver. Let's go Hawkinson. Let's get a tight end. I think Hawkinson has a good year this year. Round 7 is a fine price for him there, in my opinion. So let's go Hawkinson there. All right, get this board open. What's Thad's team looking like so far? Puka, Josh Jacobs, Terry McLaurin, Xavier Worthy, Kamara, Connor. So 0-3-3-0. Puka. I like the Puka pick there. Jacobs. Yeah, fine team. Old team. Old running backs, at least. Except Tracy. There you go. All right. All right. Maybe we should just do film review in between like these long periods we're waiting, right? That wouldn't be a bad idea. Should we do that? Should we just watch? Okay, actually, I'll save it for the end. We'll dedicate it, but I do want to watch the Harold Fannin highlights on stream. Like I said, this guy is freaking nuts. Like I think people have heard of him, but if you haven't watched him yet, you have to watch him. This guy's insane. Like I saw the stats for those who are unfamiliar. Let me pull up his stats real quick. He's going to be I love him so much. I even debated telling you guys how much I love him because I don't want it to be a Leggett thing where you guys just sniping for me all day on stream. That's how much I like this guy. Here are his stats. Granted, I know it's Bowling Green, but 117 catches, 1,500 yards, 10 touchdowns. Look at the game log. Right? Where is it? They played Penn State. They played Texas A&M, ranked Texas A&M. Well, that's 26-20. That's good for them. 8 catches for 141 yards and a touchdown. He had a 65-yard touchdown in this game. Against Penn State, 11 catches, 137 yards and a touchdown. Oh, and by the way, he's 20 years old. He is 20 years old. And you just have to look at the way this guy moves too. It's like that's what like I saw the stats and I was like, that's impressive. I'm definitely gonna have some shares of this guy. Then I actually turned on the highlights and the tape yesterday, and this guy's gonna be a stud. This guy can be the best tight end in the class, and you can get him at a really nice price right now. Get him before this guy runs the 40. That's what I would say. Get him before he runs the 40 at the combine or a pro day, whichever one comes first, probably the combine. That would be my advice because this guy's nuts. This guy is nuts. So I'm gonna turn on the highlights here in a second after we go through this pick because I just need you guys to see what I'm seeing. What's up, Kazi? How we doing? I'm liking the price on the Cup, especially if he goes to a team where they feed him. Yeah, I wonder if Cup's back. I don't know if he's back or not. I also saw that you sniped Best Ball Guy on his stream last night. I was watching that. That was funny. Keep doing that. I'm just playing. Take who you want to take. That's always the rule in my room. Take who you want to take. Don't worry about who I want to take. Okay. It's Mooney. It's always. I'm still in on Mooney at this price. It's 8th round Mooney. It's not 14th round Mooney, but 8th round Mooney is still fine, considering the role I think he's gonna have. Yeah, I still like Mooney. I wonder if they draft. Falcons could definitely draft somebody though. But I mean, 992 yards, 5 touchdowns, over 100 targets. I'm in. I'm in. All right. Let's see here. Yeah, dude, Fannon's like that, bro. I don't even know what I'm saying. Is it Fan? Hopefully it's Fannin. I'm excited to turn it on right after this. And two, also I realized all my every time we watch highlights, my video gets demonetized. But honestly, I kind of cared in the beginning, but now I'm like, I don't even care. I want to watch highlights on stream. I want to talk to you guys about these players, and it's a lot more fun when we can watch it together. So I don't care if I get demonetized anymore. I don't care because I want to watch the players. I want to watch the players on stream with you guys. So I don't care. Especially, I don't even have 1,000 subs. I can't even make ad revenue off this. The only way it would matter is if I get like a copyright strike. So if I get a copyright strike, we might have to chill. But if I just get a copyright claim, then I don't care because it's like, oh, the money goes to whatever. Okay, whatever. What am I gonna lose? 3 cents? Darn. I don't care. So we're gonna continue watching players. If my channel was bigger and I was making real money off YouTube, then it'd be a different story maybe. But yeah. I think I make all my money through doing. If I make any money off YouTube right now, it's off donations. So hey, don't be afraid to donate. Just kidding. Don't feel like you have to donate, but if you want to, I'm not gonna say no. I'm not gonna say no. All right. I thought Fannin was a receiver the way that was. Yeah. Like I said, we're gonna watch him. Like he moves. Like you gotta watch the way he moves. He moves like a receiver. There was only one player in my mind when I was watching him. I don't even want to say it. Because maybe I should say, because then you guys will be out. He's like the group of 5 Kyle Pitts. Group of 5 Kyle Pitts was my comp. All right. I don't want to go Tyler Warren. I don't really want to go Warren here. I'm going Pittman. Yeah, no, Pittman's the easy pick for me here. I love him in the 9th round. Pick 100 Pittman. That's fine with me. All right, here we go. Let's dive into it. Here we go. I'm gonna keep the music off. I love his energy too. He's a freaking like he plays with like an FU. Yeah, nice play right here. I like it. Pop, pop, pop. Like they line him up all over the place, right? You don't get 1,500 yards just playing inline tight end. Like he's a weapon. He's not just a whatever. Here we go. Texas A&M. Look at this. Oh, cut it. Like, look at that. That's not normal for a tight end. It's not. I'm telling you, it's not. It is more Njoku. I like it. I like the Njoku comp too. Yeah, it's big out. Like, look at this. This isn't normal tight end shit. It's against Texas A&M too. Gets the same guy twice. That cut is that's a receiver cut. That's a receiver cut. He's nice. He's like that. Oh, look at that. Oh, put my foot in the like. Okay, they're gonna replay this clip 5 times. Okay, that's fine. This isn't the one I watched yesterday. That's a different video, but it's fine. We'll keep watching it. Pop, pop. Pop, pop. I love this guy. That clip made me like, I was like, that clip, I like stood up and okay, we get it. All right. We get it. I was like, okay. Great. He's not the first tight end to hurdle anybody, but still, it's like it's everything together sort of thing. Make it full screen. There we go. Boom. That's not a great clip. Okay, I'm gonna find it. I think this is the one I watched yesterday. Yeah, this is the one I watched yesterday. This is a better one, and where it doesn't replay the same clip 8 times. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Look at this catch. Oh my God. Yeah, this is yeah, I love it. The 0 makes it look better too. I agree. Here we go. Just a nice little round the flats. Get the hell off me, brother. Get off me. Now I'm off to the races. Would have loved to see a cutback there, though. Fine. Don't care. Look at him fight. Look at this guy. Jet sweeps. Jet sweeps. Cut. Stiff arm. You can't fucking tell me this isn't the best tight end in the class. You can't tell me that. You can't tell me this guy isn't fucking generational. You can't tell me. Granted, that was Akron. But still. Oh, man. I'm going to have so much of this fucking guy. Yeah. Come on now. Love that play. Yeah. Here we go. Nice. Oh, what the? Okay, that was a little awkward. Whatever. Yeah, Tyler Warren probably is better. I'm exaggerating a tad. I will admit, but you can't tell me this isn't. I would take this guy over Loveland. I definitely take him over Loveland. I'm telling you, wait. You got to get him before the combine because he's gonna after they. Okay, I'm on the clock. After he skyrockets because of the 40, I think he's probably gonna jump out of the gym. Like he just looks like an athletic freak, and then people are gonna look at the numbers. So, all right. I can't draft Tajay Spears again. All right. Let's go Keenan on this one. I probably should have gone Bateman because I have Lamar. I know I have a couple of those teams already though. Let's go Keenan. I just don't. Free agent. I think it's just taking a risk on, him going somewhere. And he had a fine year. What did he end up? 700 yards, 7 TDs, 70 catches. Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay, real quick. Back to this. Penn State. Like he did it against. I love that he played two power 4 games. Okay, yeah, here's the one that we already saw. We can skip past this. Okay, here we go. Yeah. And again, take like the like I don't even what league, Ohio Valley or something. I don't even know what is Bowling Green in the MAC. I don't know what conference they're in. I'm not gonna lie. So take those clips a little bit with a grain of salt, but it's not like it's. I will say I saw someone. Okay. Well, that's a bad throw by the quarterback. That's lucky. I don't know what the quarterback was looking at here. I mean, you put it on the highlight tape, but that doesn't really tell me anything. Hey, good concentration, I guess. that's definitely not on Fannin. Here we go. Step up. Love it. Get off me, brother. Oh, dang. Okay. Love it. Boom. Love it. Okay. Fine with me. There we go. All right. Back to here. I saw somebody say, where is it here? College tape college tape always looks awesome. I think Legette's a good example of that. Like, turn on his college tape, dude's electric. I will say it's a little bit different than Lauby though, because Lauby, he was D1, but he played in New Hampshire. Like Bowling Green, New Hampshire, those are a little bit different. So I will say that at least. I don't have all 22 college access. No, I don't. I see you in a little bit in final room. There we go. Okay. Speaking of Legette, I think Kincaid's a nice value here too, to be honest. I do like Kincaid. Let's go. I just don't think Rico Dowdle is going to be the guy there. They're going to draft a running back. They have to. Yeah, let's go. We need another running back. Let's go Scattaboo. Scattaboo. All right. There we go. But yeah, like I said, I'm going to be in on Fannin this entire. Like, if anything, just again, if you don't share my same excitement, I will say that if you just want to draft him at all, if you just want to get 8% on him, right? Just, be average of the field on Hannon, get him now because I would bet money that he's going to rise after the combine just because I think he's going to test really well. So he's going to stand out there. Like, I think he might be like the best athletic tight end in the class in terms of just the testing stuff. Like, I think he's going to run faster than Warren. I think he's going to jump higher than Warren. I think Warren's a better player. I do think Warren's a better player. There's comps being. I saw a Kittle Gronk comp for Warren the other day. Like, people love Warren. I think Warren's really good. He was their entire team at Penn State. I think it's a fine price where he's going right now. But I don't think Warren and Fannin are far off. And right now they're very far off in ADP. That's all I'm saying. So legalize it. Vapor. Think 3 live players, Barkley, Pacheco, Kelsey, has a chance to get you out of the minimum payout in the minimum. There you go. I did like 70 playoff best ball teams. I didn't even advance one of the conference finals. Conference championship game. I didn't advance one. It was tough. I missed out on a couple that were really close, but I hate to see it. I hate to see it. All right. Do. God, we're only around 11. I'm telling you, man, these drafts take forever. Okay. Should we just do you guys want to keep watching highlights? Would you guys hear me talk about the big board more, or let's just, I don't see why we can't just get some film in right now. What would you guys rather do? Me talk about the underdog strategy stuff, or watch prospects? Let's do a poll. I'll put a poll in the chat. Put a poll in the chat. What would you guys rather have me do? Here we go. All right. Vote. Watch underdog or big board strategy, or film. We can do both. You know what I mean? Film of rookies. Okay. Vote on the poll. Poll's live. Go vote on that. Just talk big board, or do we can still do big board strategy and watch film. So there we go. If you plan on being demonetized, might as well stack it up. There we go. Yeah. What does that say? I'm trying. Vapa does fantasy. Okay. Does it say Vapa? Yeah, Vapa does fantasy. Big board strategy. Okay. Prospects. I know ball already. Great content, Tal. I can tell you really enjoy sports. Yeah, I appreciate that, Jay. Thank you. I love this stuff. Love it. Can't get enough. All right. What's the poll looking like? We got 6 votes. All say film of rookies. I'll wait till after these next picks, and then I'll decide. Go vote in the poll over on YouTube at least. I always see Caden Pratherville. Would love to hear you see his take. I haven't watched any of them. I think I looked him up, but I haven't watched him. And I always see him too. He's fallen because I think no one knows who he is. Maybe we watch him because, like I said, I don't even know anything about him. I know nothing about him other than he's like 6'4" and he's from Maryland. That's all I know about him. So maybe he's a good guy to watch. He could definitely be a good guy to watch. Okay, QB wise, do we have anyone that could stack up here? Penix with our Mooney. Tua no, Dak no, A-Rich. I mean, I guess maybe I just don't know how much he's gonna play. Okay. I'm just scrolling. Don't mind me. I don't love Benson. Devin Neal I watched last night. I like him. I like him more than Woody Marks and I think Damian Martinez. Let's get a quarterback. Let's get Penix. I love Penix for obvious reasons. So, all right. Everyone says film of rookies. Okay, let's do some. Let's just keep watching some film. I like watching film. Let's turn on some film. I'll turn on some film I haven't watched yet too. So we'll maybe we just do that. Maybe we just watch Jordan James right now, right? It's kind of the same thing. So maybe we'll start with Jordan James. We might do let's do this Prather guy too. Like I said, I haven't watched any of them yet. So let's watch some of him. So here we go. Okay, let me get this next pick in first. I like being on the turn here too a little bit, so it gives us a longer time to watch. So who do I want? I think Evan Ingram's in a nice spot to buy low. I don't think the Jags are going to cut him or trade him. I think Kirk could get moved possibly, but Ingram I think will be a nice option for a Liam Cohen offense. So I like Ingram at tight end 17. He just was hurt all year, you know. He was just hurt a lot of the year. So that's just one of those examples of he was tight end 8 or 9 this time last year, and maybe he's a little bigger. So I do want to watch Noel. I haven't watched either of the Iowa State guys yet either. I would like to watch a little Noel, Higgins and Jalen Noel. I want to watch those guys too. I'm a big running back guy. I feel like I have a good feel for which running backs I like. I've had a good track record on guys I've hit on in the past. Rashad White was one of like my favorite ones. I tweeted about him like before he even played a snap. So that's one that I really like. I think Tillman's a nice price here too for receiver. I do need more running backs though. I wouldn't mind getting Devin Neal. Woody Mark. Sampson's nice. I like Sampson. Man, it's gonna be Devin Neal or Ingram. Let's go. Let's get the vet tight end. Let's do it. All right. All right. Okay, let's turn it on. Let's go. Let's watch Jordan James because that was the guy I said we were gonna watch today. So let's get him out of the way, and then we'll do the Panther. Jordan James highlights. Let me find a good video. I want to watch something that's not too long. 540, running back 2020. Okay, let's watch this. All right, here we go. Jordan James. Let's see. I watched him a little bit too, but I think I was like, I was barely just watching him. How big is he? Um, 5'10", 209 is what he's listed at. Is he at the Senior Bowl? Because that'd be a lot easier to tell if he was. All right. Okay. Yeah. I don't really care too much about the goal line runs. I want to see what I mean, goal line runs don't tell me a lot. Sometimes they do. It depends on the run, but here we go. It's good vision there. Good. That's a good bounce. It's a nice play. Here we go. Ohio State. Boom. Love it. I like a guy who finishes runs. That's my type. I love a guy who finishes a run. Going out of bounds, yeah, you can just walk out, or you can hit a guy in the mouth on your way out of bounds. You know what I mean? It's a decision. Nice. Love it. I got Dan Lanning on the sideline. You guys Dan Lanning fans? I feel like he's like, you either love him or you hate him. One of my best friends hates Dan Lanning because he's a big Colorado guy. He'll give us a like. Drop a like on my video too, if you wouldn't mind. But okay, I'm just looking over here. All right. All day. Who's this? What team is this? Can't even tell. Bang. That's what I like. I love that stuff. I love that stuff. Put your freaking shoulder into him and keep on your feet. Yeah. I mean, initial takeaways, physical runner. What I say, he's 5'9", 210. Is that what I said? He's listed as 5'10", 209. 5'10", 210. About. So, I mean, I like that. That's good RB size. How many passes did he catch this year? Let's see here. And he got on the field quite a bit when Bucky Irving was there last year too. So it's not like this is, I mean, he was the feature back this year, but like he was still on the field even though Bucky Irving was there last year. So I mean, that's good too, and we all know how good Bucky Irving is. That was Michigan State. The guy that he trucked was Michigan State. Yeah. Nice. Okay. Okay. I'm almost on the clock here. Like I like what I've seen so far. I mean, like there's nothing special in there that I've seen so far. Granted, and again, I want to reiterate, I'm not a scout. I'm just a guy. I coach high school football. That's about it. I'm not a scout. I don't know exactly what to look for in these guys. Did somebody take him? Oh, you got. I thought there was no way he was gonna make it back to me. No way. Okay, what is this guy doing? This guy's got. I better get this. If you don't have a tight end yet, you're screwed. I'm taking him. I gotta take him. I just hyped him up for like 20 minutes. I gotta take him. I took Evan Ingram because I thought I might not get him, but there you go. This guy's got to be on auto draft, right? Allen, Mahomes, JT, Pacheco. God, it's kind of a lit tight end room, though. Jesus. He might be on auto draft because every pick, the pick is higher than the ADP, which would suggest that he's on auto draft, right? So, yeah, that is kind of funny though. What do we got in here? Do you know linebackers? Heard you played one in high school. Please share your clip of newbies. Okay, I'll play it. I still have it saved. Yes, guys, this is me. Sophomore year of high school, outside linebacker. I played it last. I played it on stream before. But if you're new to the channel, here you go. Here, I'll bring. Here we go. You ready? I'm 84 on the left side. Grant, again, I'm 25 now. This is when I was 16. I'm like 207 right now. I probably weighed 160 in this video. All right, here we go. You ready? 84 on the left. That's me. Against Lakeville South. Demolished. Put in the dirt. On my ass. Watch it again. My boy Chad Smith playing end right there. Andrew Craney right behind me. Bang. Just, hey, look at that though. No gain on the play. No gain. Oh boy. Okay. Hollywood Brown's finally back up here. I've seen a lot of people talk about like, oh, why is he down there? He's a free agent after this year too. So I think he's a fun click right now. Let's go with it. I probably need to go McCarthy because I'm not gonna get I have Hockenson, I have Jefferson. Yeah, let's go McCarthy. I love this QB room. Lamar, Penix, McCarthy. That's a fun room. I gotta get that stack. Yeah. McCarthy was definitely the move there. Okay. Let's go back. Let's finish Jordan James. All right. Yeah, I just feel like I don't learn that much on the goal line runs. Sometimes it's like a vision in there, like that Ray Davis clip that I have saved. Like that you learn, right? Okay, here we go. Yeah, what do we do? Oh, nice move. I do love the way that he finishes runs. Love it. Yeah. Oh, stay on your feet. One clip. Not going to hold it against him. What else we got here? That was a weird looking play. Love it. I feel like he doesn't have like, I don't know. Like I said, I feel like there's been 2 or 3 instances where I've seen like he's got a guy make a miss, open field, and he just kind of gets caught up a little bit. You know what I mean? See, I don't know if I like being in the scouting, watching film thing because like everyone's got their own opinions, right? I'm just telling you what I think. I'm not gonna tell you if you like Jordan James and he's like your favorite player ever. I'm not gonna tell you that he's crazy. Yeah, goal line. Yeah, no, I get it. It just depends on the play. Like, I'll play the Ray Davis clip after this. Like that, I learned a lot from Ray Davis. But like, yeah, it just depends on the kind of situation in the goal line. You know what I mean? Because you can show like leg drive. You can show vision and on goal line too. Yeah, I like that. I love that Jordan James always falls forward. I love that he always falls forward. That's like my biggest takeaway right now from him. And I think NFL teams like that. Love a guy who always falls forward. Boom. See, finish a run. Finish it. I like that. I like his physicality. I like that he finishes plays, that he falls forward. He's got good speed. I don't think he has bad. Like, come on. That's what I'm talking about. That's the stuff that I love. He could have just easily ran out of bounds here. But he's like, no, there's a guy let me just freaking put my head down and run into this guy. I love that stuff. I love guys that do that. Boom. Good cut. It feels like he's like, there's so many times like he gets to that second level and he just gets tripped up a little bit. I feel like. There we go. That's good vision. That's a good cutback. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, goal line. There you go. Get in there, young man. Okay, that's all we got. That's all we got for him. And 3 picks away. This kind of makes it go by a little faster. I kind of like this. So I have watched Dylan Sampson. I like Dylan Sampson. I like him a little bit. So yeah. All right, 1 pick away here. Okay. I have a lot of Jaden Higgins if I remember looking at my thing. We're good on time. We need running back, really. I'm not drafting Kareem Hunt. There's just no way that happens. We're on 16. I can really draft anybody I want. Man. I just don't know. Like, I think he's the number 2 still. I think he did enough to be like, I'm the number 2. Let's go. I don't draft a lot of like I'm gonna have like barely any of like these guys. I'm taking my chances on the rookies because I think these guys could get replaced very easily, right? Kareem Hunt, McLaughlin, Eckler, Estime, Gibson, Miller, Hill, Johnson, all of these guys who, they're in the league. Yes, we know what they are, but the way like I think Emo Cowboy put it really nicely when he was on stream, where it's like last year the running back class wasn't as good, but the free agent running backs were good. So like you wanted to get your hands on a lot of the free agent running backs and and all that kind of jazz. I think there's so many running backs in this class that a lot of these guys who are second or third in their backfield, they're going to get their jobs taken by these unbelievable RBs that are coming in this class. So that's my takeaway. Is like, I don't want Lloyd. I don't want Gainwell. I don't want Johnson or Till or any of these guys. I think they could get their jobs taken immediately. Look how many running backs we're watching. We're watching like 15 guys that we like. And granted, some of them aren't going to work out, but what if we get like 8 or 9 that are like real factors? So that's my thing. That's my thing. This is a good comment. Are you usually watching full games or just turn on highlights because it's faster for you to watch? Full disclosure, I'm not, like I said, I am not a film guy. I'm a vibes I will normally watch longer highlights, like full career stuff. And then, I try and depict of kind of, and I look at numbers too. I'm not like a all 22 guy. I don't have all 22. I usually don't watch full games. I try and watch clips. Like I watch highlights, but I try and find like longer clips. So I see like there'll be like a 10-minute highlight tape from a 2024 season. That's going to show you a lot more runs, like, the 12-yard runs that won't make like a 3-minute highlight tape, right? You know what I mean? So I'll watch longer highlights if that makes sense, but I'm not watching full games. I'm not looking at pass protection. I don't have a desire to do that. So again, I'm not sitting here saying I'm the fucking number 1 scout. I don't want it to come across like that. I just am simply watching these guys, giving you my honest feedback. That's kind of all I'm doing. Okay, we watched Jordan James. I want to watch this Prather guy. Like I said, I don't know nothing about him. What's his name again? Caden Prather? Maryland. All right, let's watch this guy. Like I said, I know nothing about him. I haven't watched him yet. Let me see if I can find a good one. Not a lot of options to choose from. This one should be good. Here we go. Okay. I like these yellow Terrapin jerseys. I think this guy's like 6'3" too. 6'3", 6'4". He's a tall drink of water. That's a really nice catch. That's a really nice catch. Was that on Will Johnson? Will Johnson's number 1. I don't think it was. No, it wasn't. Michigan still got a good defense, though. Really nice contested catch. You'll become a film time. Film guys, give it time. I might. Here we go. Is this on Will Johnson? Yeah, that's Will Johnson number 2, right? Yeah. Okay, wait. Let me go back here. Got in front of him. Good ball. Okay. Like I said, I haven't watched this guy yet. He's just like their go get it guy, I guess. I mean, he's making a lot of good contested catches. I like that. And again, I'm definitely not a receiver scout guy. Everything is like a back shoulder or like just a go ball or a fade ball. That's everything. That's all everything is right now. Double move. Wait. Double move bottom of the screen. Nice route. Good catch. I like it. Good catch. Great contested catch. Let's see. Okay, yeah. 2nd and 3. Get the first down. Nothing wrong with that. It's against Indiana, too. Keep in mind, Indiana, good year. They crushed everyone they played in the Big Ten, except for Ohio State. Yeah, I kind of like this guy. Just look again, just initially watching. I mean, he's beaten some good, like, decent teams, decent players. Will Johnson, who's going to go high in the draft. I don't mind this guy. Top of the screen. No, not top of the screen. Slot. Yeah, everything is just like, we're just going to throw it up to this dude. 6'3", 210. Yeah. So he's a taller guy. That's good size. He moves well. Looks like he moves pretty well, too. He's not like a stiff 6'3", you know? What's your guys' comp for this guy so far? Just watching him? I'm trying to think. Kind of gives off like a little I'm trying to think of like a comp for him. Good man beater. Good stiff arm. Good, nice. Yeah, he moves well. Definitely moves well. I like this guy. Curtis Samuel. I feel like he's bigger than Curtis Samuel, though. Probably not as gadgety as Curtis Samuel, you know? Boom. Love it. Okay. He didn't get in. Get in. What's this guy like looks pretty fast for his size. We're on the clock, by the way. There we go. All right. Probably one more running back, 2 more receivers. Any receivers that are good right here? I want to take some stabs at Whittington, especially if Cup might be gone. And I think they like him, so couple shots on him. All right. Let's see. Let me get some of the comments. Screw you for going live early when we all have jobs. Yeah, I don't have a job right now, so or I do. I just can't start until I'm accepted. So, OnlyFans count as film. I would definitely make an OnlyFans just to be like, just to do NFL stuff. Does anyone do that? I feel there's got to be somebody out there that uses OnlyFans for like NFL film, but I would never do that just because like. That would be funny though if I just had like OnlyFans like in like my Instagram, you know, like bio, and I was like, hey, join my OnlyFans or something like that. That would be funny. But yeah. So I don't know. And then it's just NFL film. I missed on Puka because I only watched his highlights, but when I watched his full game, he was open every single play. Yeah. Yeah. See that's the stuff that's like, I feel like that's why I'm saying, like, I think it's, if you're watching receivers, it's a lot more important to like, you know, it's a lot more important to like watch the film because like running back, you get the ball, whatever. It's like, you're not really going to miss if he's open or not. Receiver, it's a lot more important to watch like full games. So did you hear about Belichick getting the OnlyFans offer last year? I didn't hear about that. That's crazy. I would never. No, I'm good. I don't think I'd watch. Sorry. I'm good. I'll pass. All right. This is my guy. Sean Smith. You guys keep telling me to watch Tutton, I'm guessing. Probably not Tutton. Yeah, let's go. Let's just get my guy. Bashard Smith. He's been killing at the Senior Bowl. His film was absolutely electric. I love him. I love Bashard Smith. All right. I'm gonna go get a drink of water real quick while I'm gone. I love that I can do this now. While I'm gone, enjoy this ad. This is Fast Draft. Start drafting faster today. We got 10-person rooms, 6 roster size for the Flex 6, and let's dive right into it. Here we go. First pick, got to be Amon-Ra St. Brown. This is full point PPR. Got to get those wide receivers. They don't call me PPR Tyler for nothing. Going to follow that up with A.J. Brown. Got to get those wide receivers. Nice thing about this too, third round reversal stuck at the end of the room. We got a third round reversal for you. Again, PPR, get those receivers. Drake London in the third round is just stealing. Looking at my queue here, also see your most owned players and the players rostered in the contest. Going to go with Garrett Wilson. Also selected Caleb Johnson and Jalen Waddle, 2 very low owned players, which you can see in the draft lobby. Now to my booster page. Got to set my boosters. Maybe Caleb Johnson, drafted by the Cowboys. Let's put him at that 1.5x. Looking around a little bit more, I think that's fine. We're going to submit that, and now I can see who drafted the fastest in the room, best ADP value, all that jazz. Start drafting faster today. Use promo code BBQ for $25 deposit match. Go start drafting faster today. All right, there we go. You guys like that? Might have to work. I recorded that, edited that, got it on StreamYard probably in like an hour. It's pretty good. I did that all myself. Impressed? I am in myself. All right, one last pick here. My usual preferred builds. I feel like last year I did a lot of 3-7-7-3. I don't think I like that as much anymore. I think 6 running backs is like the sweet spot, and like because you're normally drafting 8 receivers in an 18-round draft. So why are you not drafting 8 in a 20-round draft? You know what I mean? So I feel like I like the 3-6-8-3 more a lot than the 3-7-7-3. And then if you want to go 2-2-7-8-3, that's fine too. But I don't like that. I think I'm going to try and stay away from the 3-7-7-3. You know what I mean? I love having 3 tight ends in a 20-round draft. Quarterback's like the one that if I had to choose between quarterbacks and tight ends, I'd much rather have the 3 tight ends than the 3 QBs. Obviously, it depends on the team, but all right. I need one more receiver. Tez been killing it, sounds like. Noel is a name. Torrey Horton, Colorado State guy. He's pretty good. I hear he's pretty good. I think Parker Washington could be fun. If they don't add anybody there, get some nice Jimmy Horn out of Colorado. I could also go with my guy, Daniel Jackson out of Minnesota. I think he's really good. Again, no one knows who he is, but let's give Tez. I mean, yeah, let's go Tez Johnson. Did I say Tez Walker? Or did you say to draft Tez Walker? Because I'm not really in on Tez Walker. Okay, I got to get the second draft fired up real quick because I have to leave here at 3, which is in an hour. So let's do it. One more draft in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. Waiting for 3. Hot bowing in. Let's get it rolling. All right. Sorry. All right. All right, waiting on one. One more spot if you want to hop in. Here we go. Hey, Ben's in here. There we go. Love it. I do. Oh, Warren. Okay, yeah. Warren says Torrey Horton's really good. I watched his film last year and I loved it. Yeah, I heard really good things about him. I haven't watched that much of him, but I know that he's he got hurt. Did he get hurt this year or last year? So he got hurt, I think, or ACL or something like that. I forget exactly what. All right. Yeah, I guess 3-7-7-3 is fine if you go 0 RB. I don't go 0 RB that much, I guess. So maybe that's the problem for me. All right, who do we got in here? People that I recognize. Who Hames, Vape, Ben. There we go. Who Hames, Vape, and Ben. If you're in here, you've not made yourself known, you're required to by law. So make sure you do that. Picking at 4 again, the exact same spot. So there we go. After my pick, I'll finish the Prather highlights. Then we'll probably just talk best ball for a little bit. We do have to put. Let's do this though, real quick. We have our best ball barbecue film rankings, guys. I'm just gonna do the running backs, guys we've watched on stream before. Giddens, we did yesterday. Woody Marks the day before that. We now have Jordan James. Where are we putting him in? Do we like Jordan James more or less than Woody Marks? I think I like him more. So these are our official rankings so far. Did we watch any other running backs? We didn't. We watched Fannin. We watched James. We watched the Prather guy. I don't think we watched anyone else, right? So there we go. 3 guys on here. 3 guys on here. Maybe we should make a list of receivers, though. Whoops. Wide receivers. 1. Caden Prather. It's Caden, right? Yeah, Caden. Yeah, okay. Gotcha. 3 picks away. All right. Let's see here. I mean, I like to get Bijan, but I'm probably gonna go Jefferson again. Like I said, I'm not going Gibbs over JJ. It's just not happening. I really hope this drafter goes Jameer. Because Bijan at 4 would be fun. Just to do something different this draft, but probably get an auto draft right here. So yeah, probably going Bijan. Oh, okay. I say yes. Let's go. We get a little different start this time. Boom. Like it. Savion Williams would be a nice wide receiver to look at. I tweeted about Savion Williams. That guy, I definitely want to watch him on stream because he's a freak. Such a fun player to watch. I just don't know how much of it's going to get translated to the NFL. He has talent. I just don't. He's not like your typical route running, like alpha wide receiver. They just used him in a bunch of ways because he's crazy athletic. So I finally made it into one of these drafts with the one Scott. Bone Ruler, what's going on? QB the King. How are we doing? Again, like the stream if you haven't already. Please consider subscribing as well. Let's finish up Prather and then we'll be done for the day. We'll call it a day for the highlights at least. Probably get a copyright strike after all this. I like the way he moves. I mean, contested catches. I think he feels like he's a pretty good route runner, just from again what I've watched, which is not much. Feels like he has pretty good speed. He moves well, and they throw it to him deep. I like him. I do like him. Michigan again. Here we go. This is 2 years ago. Oh my goodness. So this is like the good. Yeah, this is like the really good Michigan team. Penn State. Quick screen. Yeah. I mean, I see it. Stay on your feet. Oh, this is Tua's brother too. Way to be QB friendly. Come back to the ball. Good. Love it. Love it. I like this guy. I really do. Yep, good route, good separation. I like this guy a lot. The first. Charlotte. Nice. Feels like he's just like always open on like, again, he's getting thrown the ball. So again, it's a take it with a grain of salt, but it feels like even on like the 50-50 balls like this, like he's always open though. You know what I mean? Like he's always kind of just open even on the deep balls. Like he's doing a really good job at getting open, running away from this guy. That's a good throw too. I mean, lead him to open space, but yeah, I mean, I like him from that, and we're on the clock again, so it actually works out perfect. But I do like him. I do like him. Okay. Who did we go last time? We went JT. Did we go JT? We went Lamar, I think. I don't remember who we went. JT and Bijan. It's kind of fun. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's catch up on some comments. I'm out on TCU receivers, man. Can't do it anymore. That's fair. Savion's different than QJ, though, I will say. They play completely different games. His stats say he's not good at contested catches, 37.5 last year at least. See, that's good. That's good to know. You got to go with the stats and what you see on film, you know? So, shit and green today, baby. There we go. Play second in the Badge Bros Brawl. Was supposed to be first, but garbage time TD against the 49ers stole from me. Will forever be a Gibbs hater. Yeah, sometimes it's like hard to all about good players on teams except this draft. Yeah. I feel like it's always hard to try and take your I'm trying to think of like a guy that I never liked like drafting or like, you know what I mean? Like guy who like CeeDee Lamb kind of screwed me over in that last game, but he was hurt. But there was like a whole I needed like 2 more yards from him and he didn't get it because he granted did a hurt shoulder. They weren't playing for anything, but it's like I didn't like CeeDee Lamb last year, and I'm trying to be like, okay, you like him this year though. You know what I mean? It's fine price. So it's just always kind of weird playing that game where it's like who's looking at like Kyron Williams is one where like I just feel like I've never been totally in on Kyron, and it just feels like if I'm in on him this year, like this is gonna be the year he fucks me. You know what I mean? Just feels like trying to play the game of, it's like you should like him at this price, but then like the year you do, then you're gonna be kicking yourself that you were in on him. So I just feel like I can't go 3. Should we just say it's last stream? I definitely haven't done a 3 RB thing yet. Let's just do it. Let's do it. Let's go Bucky, JT, Bijan. Call it a day. Call it a day at RB. Maybe this is a 5 RB team. Screw it. All right. All right. All right. Let's see. Me and who was it again? Sorry, forgot the name. Bone Ruler, Jamar, DJ, Tyreek. We just did literally opposite strategies right here. It's always kind of fun just going like 3 RBs. It's like, wow, my RBs are sick. Then it's like, now you got to draft receivers. Is it me or is AJ Brown mispriced? Mid-second AJ Brown feels a little crazy. Am I wrong? You guys agree or no? Feels a little crazy. Mid-second AJ Brown. I like AJ at that price a lot. I don't know. Just feels like he didn't have the best year, but it's still AJ Brown. So I don't know. But yeah. Jason, what's going on? Yeah, I love AJ. There we go. We ready for the new draft season? Yes, we are. We are up and at 'em. AJ Brown started at 25. I think he passed Lad. Yeah, where's Lad going now? Because Lad was he didn't fall on that far. Where'd Lad go? Yeah, I don't like Lad at 15. I hate it at 15. I'd rather have Drake. I'd rather have AJ for sure over Lad. I think Lad just he had a good year. And I think people are really remembering like the week 17 that he had and then the week the wild card round. I feel like that's what a lot of people are remembering about Lad. Where it's like, yeah, he went off those games, but it's like I don't think he's like, especially if they get more help there too. They get another receiver, right? They Chargers, they've kind of they took their O-lineman in the first round. I think they took a defense guy in the second round too. Or they took Lad in the second round. Dummy, sorry. But like I just feel like they could definitely draft another receiver. QJ, like he's just not getting it done. He's fine. He had some touchdowns last year, but he's not reliable. He was awful in that playoff game. He's going to have 2 to 3 games where he just drops 4 balls. You know what I mean? Not actually, but you get what I'm saying. Like QJ is not the first round. He's not a first round guy. They missed, right? QJ because it went JSN, then it was QJ, I believe, right? QJ Flowers Addison because it was back to back. I believe it was JSN, QJ Flowers Addison. Or it was QJ. Either way, they passed up on Addison for QJ. That was a miss. That was 100% a miss. So I don't know. I don't know what to do about that. Godwin and Rashi Rice were wide receiver 1 and 2 to start most of last year. Yeah. What's Godwin's injury again? Ankle? Broke his ankle or something? Forget what his injury was. Chris Godwin injury. I believe it was his ankle. Dislocated left ankle. Yeah, that's what it was. Okay. I really want to do it. I shouldn't do it. There's good receivers to choose from here. But I really want to do it. Okay. I'm gonna chill a little bit. Chill, take a receiver. That's the plus EV thing to do. It's probably already minus EV that I took 3 receivers in the three running backs in the first round, but what can you do? But yeah. Okay. I got so many tabs open. I think Jason's been posting more Senior Bowl things. Let me see if I can see if we got anything else to watch. Trevor Etienne. All right, let's watch some of this after my next pick. Watch some more Senior Bowl stuff. That won't get demonetized, but it's too late on this video already. In a little board slow, started Puka, London, Allen, top of ADPs, Chuba, Kittle, Burrows, Flower, Jamo, Rashi, Rome, Pickens, Tet, Addison, any lean free. It's Chuba for me, especially if you don't have a running back yet. I think Chuba in the 4th is stealing. That's kind of my big lean. That's my big flag plant so far. I love Chuba in the 4th. Don't think his situation is going to change. OC that likes to play call that likes to run the football. Obviously, Jonathan Brooks isn't coming back. I don't think they draft anybody. I love Chuba there. Love Chuba there. Yeah, it doesn't sound bad for Godwin. Yeah. How does dislocated ankle affect? Like probably not as bad as a torn ACL, right? So, yeah. Got an interview in 15 minutes later, guys. I'll hit a sub before I go. Hey, I appreciate that. Appreciate you stopping by. Good luck in the interview. Are you getting interviewed or are you interviewing somebody or you're interviewing for a job? Whichever it is. Any of those 3. Good luck. Ted a dog. Ted is a dog. 9-hole really leaning into the get your guy strategy. Who's at 9? CD, CMC, Dak. Oh, I said, yeah. Jesus. God. And I guess anytime you can stack Dak and CD in round 3, you got to do it. Could be like a thing where you star somebody and then you ran out of time, so just take the top guy from the queue. All right, I like this. Get Rome. Get another receiver on here. Like that. Rome's kind of a projection. Like I think this is even higher than where he was going last season. But if Keenan's gone and Rome steps up, if Caleb's better, this is going to be a fine pick. So, but I don't think like Rome was like awesome last year. You know what I mean? It was, I don't know. But like again, I'm still in on buying into guys. Rome is still an unbelievable prospect, and it's his year 1. I think I took the stand last year. That's why I like JSN so much last year. We get so used to these guys coming in and killing it in week 1 and like year 1 as a rookie. We got Puka, you got Neighbors, you got Tank Dell was kind of like that too, where it's like we've kind of almost become so numb to it where if they don't produce right away as a rookie, then we're like, oh, they suck, which I don't think that's the case. And it's not really the case with Rome's price right now, but yeah. All right. Hey, let's look at some more Senior Bowl stuff. Find space quickly outside. Team period run. All right, fair enough. Okay. This is my guy, though. Former receiver. He better be beating a linebacker. He's a former receiver. He had no chance. Trevor Etienne with a nice route. Okay. Good catch. Who's this? Jack Beck? I don't even know who that is. RJ Harvey. I love this guy. No, that's not great. Kari Felton. Nice. Mason Taylor. He's been getting a lot of buzz too. That's definitely a guy I got to just start drafting in like round 20. Oh, I didn't bring it in. Richard, there we go. Wheel route. No one's covering him. Yeah, like no one's covering him. Nice, but whatever. Arian Smith. I don't know who that is. Jalen Royals. Nice. Strength. That's a good route. He does play strong. All right. Nice. Love it. 38% Beck here. Who is he? I don't even know who he is. Where's he from? Fill me in. Fill me in on Beck. Fill me in on Beck. I don't know anything about him. TCU? Oh, is he a receiver? Oh, okay. Or is he a tight end? I guess I didn't really look. All right. How many subs are we at, by the way? Did we get any more from the... Hopefully we did. Like I said, sub goal is 900 before January ends. We're at 889. Love it. Love it. Thank you. I want to get to 900 before January ends. We got 3 days. 3 days. Oh, all right. Man, yeah, it's just these drafts are so long. So we've been live for an hour and a half already. We're still only in round 6 of this draft. This is like big boards. Like you don't just sit down and do a big board. At least maybe some of you guys do. Well, like if I'm doing a big board, like I got something else going on. Like I love doing like I'm trying to do the little boards right now before that fills. Like I'm doing little boards on the treadmill, or I'm doing like this on stream, or like I'm drafting like while I'm watching like TV. A new OJ documentary just came out on Netflix. So like this morning I just watched an episode of that, which is about an hour. Finished a little board draft in the same amount of time. That's what I've been doing. So I've only been doing big boards on stream. I'm not doing big boards off stream. So yeah, I did not want Pat Mahomes. Yeah, Pat Mahomes isn't a great pick right there. I know you misclicked. I'm just saying in general, like I don't like his price. I like this. Other than Pat Mahomes, I like that start though, Ben. Okay. Already got. I still got. I don't want anything to do with Debo at this price. I'd much rather take a chance on one of these guys. I'm good. I'm good on Debo. I'll pass until at least he comes down more. We don't even know if he's playing for the Niners. If he's not playing for the Niners, then he's screwed. He's only I took a burden. All right. I don't know if I want to come back with Ridley. Let's go. Let's get a rookie receiver. We don't need rookies yet. Let's go like Buka. But like, yeah, if Debo's not on the Niners, and he probably still will be, but if he's not, like he's done. You have to use Debo. Debo is like perfect because he's on the Niners. They know how to use Debo the best. If Debo goes to like, what's a random, like the Colts, just a random team, right? I don't feel good about that at all. It could get so much worse for Debo. And it already looks like he's declining. It's just like he's just an older receiver, and the style of football he plays, it's like it's a lot harder to play that style the older you get. Where like Larry Fitzgerald, like the way he played football, he could move back into the slot and still be really productive, But Debo, like look at like all these physical wide receivers are the guys who like really drop off, Like I remember like Brandon Marshall, like Brandon Marshall's a physical receiver. And as soon as you lose like that aspect of like just being physically dominant, athletically superior to like the DBs you're going against, who are like all the good DBs are in their, physical prime. So it's just like a guy like Brandon Marshall, that guy falls off really quick. Andre Johnson, big physical athletic specimen receiver. Julio Jones is another good one. After he kind of hit that hill, he just, he wasn't the same anymore, right? But then it's like look at a guy like Cooper Kupp's kind of figured out a way to still be semi-relevant, this later in his career because he plays He's never relied on being, the fastest, receiver, or even like Keenan Allen, kind of the same thing, right? He's getting older, but he's still kind of getting it done because he just plays a different style of game. The point I'm trying to make is Debo, like half his stuff is yak stuff. When you're not good at yak anymore, he's never been a great separator. So it's just like, I don't want anything to do with him, especially if he's not in on the Niners, and especially if he's declining this fast. I'll take my chances on Ayuk, who's coming off an injury, or Jawan Jennings on that team too. So I'm just not in on Debo, really. At least at that price. There's always a price where you're going to be in on somebody. Even 7th round, I'm not in on him. I'd have to get down to like this range, somewhere in here. Then I may take a shot on him. But all right, I still kind of need another receiver. Ayuk, Shakir. I don't know. Let's go Ayuk. I don't love going Ayuk. Let's just do it though. Get a share. I'm not gonna be overweight Ayuk, but I don't know. I don't even know if I have a share of him, so I want at least one share. So there we go. So I gotta text somebody back real quick. Give me a sec. All right. All right. All right. Here we go. Jacoby's I like Jacoby in this range. He seems like a fine value around McMillan. I think I'd take Jawan over. Like I said, Emo Cowboy really convinced me on Jawan. Look at the targets he was getting toward the end of the season. Really nice. I haven't done any little boards yet. Is it already too late with an early ADP super team? No. It's definitely not. The little board was, I thought the ADP was a lot better than last year. Like I remember last year, the first day or two of drafting, you could get Trey McBride in like round 11. It was something, I forget exactly what it was, but it was crazy. Like I think Best Ball Guy was talking about, like he had a couple like round 11 McBride teams. There was nothing like that this year. The only thing I can think of of a guy that was like just like massively mispriced was like, I think Hollywood was like undrafted technically. But other than that, it's like I don't think Hollywood's gonna, kill you. If somebody got him in around 20, like I don't think that's gonna be the difference. Like the McBride thing was crazy last year, but there's nothing been like that. So I wouldn't worry about the little board. I mean, it's the same ADP with the big board. So if you're doing big boards, you might as well do little boards. I mean, if you plan on maxing, like I just do, it's $3, right? It's just good practice too, to just kind of see where guys go. So I'm just doing the little boards because I plan on, maxing, all the lower stake stuff at least. So I'm definitely gonna be doing little boards just because big board, like the contest is open for a while. So, I want to do, if I'm going to draft off stream, I want to do little boards and not big boards. Because last year I like finished the big boards with like 3 weeks left to go before the draft. So it's like still trying to stream every day, still trying to grow my channel. And I had nothing to do on stream. I think I did like some drafters drafts, but no, it's just, at least we have fast draft now. So I can draft on there if I run out of bullets on pre-draft underdog. So that's at least nice. That'll be okay. All right. I like Mooney in this range. I love Downs. That's about it. I like the tight ends in this range too. Probably going to go with one of those. I don't have any Denver. I think Bo Nix. I think drafting Bo Nix and then trying to get some rookies though is a good idea. I feel like they draft a receiver. Feels like they're just going to draft another second or third round guy. Maybe not first round, but I could definitely see a 2 or 3 round guy because they had like the best defense in the league last year, or at least top 3. It's like give Bo Nix some help. He had Sutton and Mims kind of toward the end, and that was kind of it. Franklin didn't do much. Vele was in; he was fine. The running game sucked. Maybe they get a running back though. Like I don't know if I want Kelsey right there. I'm gonna go Mooney. Can't stop drafting Mooney. Won't stop drafting Mooney. Pissed about hey, at least are you almost up? Just take the Kelsey. Just take the falling Kelsey. Where are you? Oh, you're at the end. Maybe if you get Kelsey falling all the way back to you at pick 108 with an ADP of 77, that'd be nice. So Bo Nix, Tyler Warren is a good turn pick here. Yeah, that wouldn't be bad. I could see that. Yeah, tight end. Jimmy Graham comps. That's yeah. Oh, don't you remember how Sean Payton used Jimmy Graham? I love doing the predictable storylines. That's like my favorite part about all this. I can't wait for like the Tez Johnson Bo Nix thing, right? Oh, did you know Bo Nix and Tez Johnson are brothers? Or like live together, whatever it was. Yeah. So just wait for Tez Johnson to be a Bronco, right? John Who goes. Unfortunate. All right. I do have a hard out at 3, so hopefully this draft is done by then. We're on pace to hopefully be out of here by 3. So I think we should be fine, but I do have to leave like right at 3. So I'm going to have to finish the last couple rounds on my phone. But yeah. B-Rob early, but his ADP is ludicrous though. I like drafting a little B-Rob. Where is he still on the board down here? No, he just went up here. Yeah. I like B-Rob. I think I like this. Is it the same price? Is he at the same price that he's been at? Because I remember looking at, I don't know if this is where he's been going. I forgot what he was like day one. But you got to think about it too. I wouldn't be discouraged about the super teams because just the style of contest we play, like the chances that a super team actually ends up making it with 223,000 people is like very low anyway. And it's still only 6% filled. We still have, like I'd worry more about like, getting your, let's go downs here. Or do we have any QBs that make sense? Detroit, no. Green Bay, no. Tampa Bay, no. Denver, no. San Francisco, yes. Whatever. We'll just go downs. We already have some Indy JT thing going on too. So, but yeah, I would just worry more about like, try and get the stands on your rookies right, because that's going to matter more than anything at the end of the day. And then the free agent stuff right. You know what I mean? Like last year, I wasn't drafting Pollard at all. Or no, sorry, I wasn't drafting Spears at all because I was like, there's no, like he was like the RB like 18. I was like, there's no way this guy they're just going to roll in with Spears as the workhorse. But that's where he was that's where he was priced at. They bring in Pollard. Like that was just an obvious fade. But then after Spears' price dropped below Pollard, I was back in. Did it work out? Kind of. He was nice down the stretch, but it's just like I think half the game is like which guys are the most likely to get their role from last year impacted. Like which backfield, I would say specifically, right? Like that's why I like Chuba. I don't think there's going to be someone in there that takes a ton of work away from Chuba Hubbard. That's why I like him so early. Like Dobbins, who knows with Dobbins? Like, is he back on the Chargers? Do they draft somebody? There's like a lot of negative things that could go wrong for Dobbins. I hate him in the 10th, the 9th round where he just went, right? Let's look at some of the other guys. Corum feels high. Kyron's there. Like, he didn't get used at all last year. Like, yeah, he still got handcuffed, but whatever. Dowdle's another one. They're like a lock to draft a running back. Dowdle was good, but like if they draft a running back in the first, if they're the Genty team, then what are we doing? It's like no one cares about Dowdle. His price is awful. Like I'm just factoring in risk. Like the Jags guys, I kind of like both the Jags guys, like ETN and Bigsby. Their roles seem kind of set on a offense where they just had a really nice rushing season from Bucky and Rachaad White. Like pretty respectable fantasy seasons respectable season for Rachaad White, really good season for Bucky Irving. So I kind of like it's all about risk in my opinion. Which guys who are already in the league have the biggest chance of, getting their spot taken. Like Algier, he's going to be the RB2 there. They're not drafting a running back, even if they do I think they draft like Jace McClellan this year, out of Bama. He didn't touch the field once, right? So it's like, I like Tyler Algier because I know what his role is going to be. So I think it's just all about that, factoring in the risk. And then as far as the rookies go, I would say you just want to like, okay, which guy do I think is going to be drafted in round 2? or round 3? Like, who's going to be a day 2 pick? That's what I'm kind of looking at with the rookies. Like, if you think a guy's not going to go, and it's really hard to tell, right? Like, remember that Zach Evans? It's like, oh yeah, Zach Evans might go day 2. He went like round 7, never got on the field. It's just like, you just kind of got to be cautious of which of just the risk part of all of it. Are they going to be drafted high in the draft, or how different could their situation look next year? So that's all I'm kind of trying to do, at least with the running backs perspective, right? Receivers, similar thing. That's why I don't love Shakir. That's why I don't love Jaden Reed, because I feel like those teams are just due to draft a receiver. When was the last time the Packers drafted a receiver in the first round, right? That's kind of been a big thing for them, but that's kind of what I've been thinking about. Okay, I need a tight end. I need a quarterback. None of these quarterbacks fit, unfortunately. I don't love Goddard. I do have some Philly, though. Maybe we just go Kyler. Detroit, Green Bay, Chicago. Oh, wait, I have Rome. What am I doing? Caleb. There we go. There we go. I almost fumbled that one. That would have not been great. Oh, Rico's a free agent. There we go. Even that's the thing too with all these rookie running backs coming in. Like, where's the spot that Rico goes where it's like, yeah, I'm in on Rico. You know, like he's got to go somewhere where like he's got to prove himself again to a different coaching staff, which is, you know, it's still an obstacle in a way to get on the field, right? Like, where is the spot that he goes where it's like, yeah, Rico, I'm in. I don't see it. There's a very, very small list of teams. Like, he was kind of the perfect storm for Rico because, like, Zeke sucked. There's no other guys there, and they didn't draft anybody, which was crazy. It was crazy at the time. It's still crazy that they didn't draft a single running back. They signed Dalvin Cook, and they brought back Zeke. That's all they did. So, I don't know. Rico was kind of a perfect storm. Yeah, he played well. He played a lot better than I thought he was going to play last year. Granted, I was kind of a Rico hater, which I think was kind of well documented last year. So I'm trying to put that aside a little bit. I just don't see, like, where does he go? So who knows? Godwin's a free agent too. So that's also a bit crazy. Okay. When do we start drafting running backs again? Trey Harris is a guy. I need to watch him. More. I've watched like a little bit of him, but not a lot. I don't like Isaiah Bond. I will say that. I am not in on Isaiah Bond. Travis Hunter, there he goes. I also have no idea what to do with Travis Hunter. I've not drafted him at all. I think BBG was in on him. I was watching his stream. It sounded like he was semi in on Hunter. I need a tight end. Kind of like Kincaid, I'm not gonna lie. Let's go Kincaid, buy low. Buy low spot. But yeah, Kincaid's a fine. Okay, so at least we got one of every. I feel good. I feel like we've actually responded well at the receiver position, considering we went 3 RBs early. Like, this receiver room's not bad. Downs, Mooney, Ayuk, Igbuka, Adunze, Smith. I could see it. No alphas, but like, you know, I like it. It's just a lot of number 2 guys, and then whatever Igbuka ends up being. I'd say Downs is the number 1 there though. So I like it. Sign me up. Oh, look at that. I'm the only one with goat horns in this lobby. Oh God. Thank you, NBA. On NBA though, so I don't even know if it counts. Does Jax go wide receiver in the draft? That's a good question. If Kirk is back, they're old though. Other than BTJ, all their guys are old. Like, Kirk's getting up there. Ingram's old. Gabe Davis, they already, like, he's kind of like he signed a 3-year, $19 million a year contract, and he's only gone through 1 year of that. It's probably gonna be hard to kind of cut him. I wonder how much guaranteed he got. Can they cut Gabe Davis? Let's look at Gabe Davis. Gabe Davis contract. Here we go. So they can get out after next year, it looks like. Yeah, so it's a 2-year deal. Because his dead cap, if they cut him this year, it's a $20 million dead cap hit. If they cut him next year, they've already pushed his money down the line too. I didn't even see that. If they cut him next year, they're pretty much eating $4 million because they're paying him $10 million in 2027. Here, let me pull this up. They're paying him. Yeah, it's like don't cut him this year because you're still gonna have to pay $20 million. His cap, it's only $6 million against the cap, so it's not a bad number for that. They've already pushed a lot of his money down the line, so they're gonna be paying him $16 million regardless. So maybe they can kind of get away with it of cutting. At least next year they can, because they're only going to be paying. They'd only be losing $3 million more than what. But then Gabe Davis on your roster for $3 million isn't awful. You know what I mean? Like, so they could cut him right now, and they're not really saving much money. Next year they would save a little bit more. So, yeah, I don't know. All right, 1 pick away. I really don't want to go Corum, but he's fallen a little bit. Maybe this is the time to go Corum. I loved him last year. I'm going to go Penix first, though, just because I want to lock up the Atlanta thing. I got Mooney and I have Bijan, so it just feels like I kind of got to go Penix. Got to go Penix first. All right. 5 picks away. All right. I'll take Corum if he falls back to me here. Devin Neal's fun too, though. Let's go Corum. Let's do it. I mean, it's a fine price to take him at, I guess. Like, this is about the price where I would in on Corum. You know, I would say high, like upside handcuff. Benson kind of feels like that. All the rookies, Algier, right? So this is a fine spot to take Corum, I think. High upside handcuff. And maybe by some miracle he figures it out. At least he gets on the field more with Kyren healthy. Kyron's got a fumbling problem too. That's the thing. It's like, I feel like they might try and get Corum more. Like, Kyron's lost them so many games because he fumbles the ball. Like the Eagles game, lost him the game. Like Kyron's like, he's got to be leading the league in fumbles. Like, he's like him and Eckler. Like, they can't hold on to the freaking ball. So there's that part. Like, how many fumbles let me just double check to make sure I'm not making this up. Kyren Williams. Let me go fumbles. RBs. Fumbles. Not most career. I just want 2024. Here we go. Fumbles. Yeah, Kyren had 5 this year. Ramondre led the league with 7. Breece Hall with 6. Aaron Jones with 5. Kyren with 5. Tracy with 5. So, yeah. Oh, there's fumbles lost too. Kyren lost 3 fumbles, but he fumbled, put the ball on the ground 5 times. Okay, so he's tied for the league with fumbles lost. But yeah, watch him sign Najee. That would be crazy. That would be crazy. Respect my goat horn style. Do you have him? I don't see him. Oh, are they on? Oh, I see. I can kind of wait. Let me put my face up to the monitor. Oh yeah, I see him. What contest did you win? I like it. Think about changing my avatar. I kind of like the schnauzer looking dog though. Might have to change it to a more intimidating dog though. You know. I don't know. Or should we just have like a if you're a part of PPR Tyler's YouTube channel, you have to be this dog. Or Schnauzer gang stand up. That would be funny. It's like, oh shit, that guy's a PPR Tyler sub. That would be funny. Like, what's the dog no one uses? You know? Yeah, that's dumb. All right. I'm glad I went receiver so heavy because there's a lot of running backs I like taking here. I feel good at QB. Would like one more. Is Richardson still down here? No, he's gone. All these other guys are gone. We'll figure out something. Maybe let's take like Shador, Cam Warren, something like that. I am yeah. Sign me up. Sign me up for Harold Fannin Jr. Surprised I got him. Surprised I got him at not that much of a reach, right? Yeah. 11 picks. Take that all day, every day of the week. Take that every day of the week. Sign me up. All right. I might go QB. I would be in on Shador here. Sampson for sure. Ollie Gordon for sure. Maybe even some Fields action just to see if he starts somewhere. Not much of an Alec Isle Manor, but Debro and gang really like him, and he's getting first round buzz in the NFL circles. Look, if you haven't watched any Isle Manor, go watch what he did to Travis Hunter in 2023. That was a year removed from an ACL too, so like kind of still recovering from an ACL. He has a knee brace on and everything. Go watch what he did to Travis Hunter in the night game in 2023. Go watch that. So they need different type of horns for your total prize. 130K BR not equal to $500 hockey. That is fair. That actually is a fair statement. Mine was a $5,000 NBA win. So again, that was lucky as shit though. I'm definitely leaning Gordon here. I think I don't have a ton of him and I want more. He's getting a lot of good buzz from the Senior Bowl right now. So all right. Let's get the board open here. All right. I don't even know how much Ollie Gordon I have. How much do I have? Let me see. Let me give this a refresh. I feel like I don't have that much. I want more of him. Yeah, only 3 shares. So that was my 4th share of Ollie Gordon. All right. 2562. Definitely want 8 receivers. Do you think we're fine with these 5 running backs? I feel like we might be. So maybe we go 9 receivers, 3, 5, 9, 3. But it's always so fun just taking a shot on a rookie, you know, especially if I can get Brashard Smith in round 20. I'm not drafting another running back until round 20. If there's a guy that I like, I'll fold, but I think I'm just going to kind of continue to go tight end, receiver, quarterback. So I'm not even going to look at, it's always, I might as well look just to see, just in case anybody falls. You know, if somebody falls 30 rounds past ADP, then yeah, I might take him. But Jalen Green stole my horns. Yeah. I'll tell you what, one player I will never put money on again in underdog NBA daily draft, freaking Halliburton. I'm done with him. Done with Halliburton. Kobe White too. Those two. Every time I draft them, they suck. Every time I don't draft them, they go off. That's how it works, though. You know, that's just how it works. All right. Five picks away. Where do we think Darnold goes? I've been trying to play it around in my head. Only goes and he goes at pick 185. But where is Darnold playing football next year? I feel very confident in that it's not Minnesota. But there's so many like Jets, Raiders, Giants, Tennessee. Yeah, someone just said Titans. Like there's so many places he could go. And I'm just trying to think like he was in the most optimal situation in Minnesota. It's just like I wonder if he kind of just sucks if he gets a worse, play caller. That's what I'm worried about. Let's go Shador. He's fallen quite a bit. I don't really have any teams that might draft him, I guess, but fuck it. Let's go Shador. Put that shit on. 150 plain Richard Millie. All right. Tennessee would be the smart place. They have a solid O-line. Yeah, that's fair. To be fair, you already threw a dart at rookie QB. Wait, what? Are you talking about? Wait, is that a dart joke or what are we talking about? Oh, you're talking about Shador? No, because I got Penix and Caleb. Those aren't rookies. Are you talking about the Viking? Yeah. I think Wilson goes to the Raiders with Carroll, or was that bridge burned? Oh, I didn't even think about that. I don't know. Oh, you're talking about rookie RB. I read QB. I got you. I read that wrong. That's on me. Hand up accountability on me. All right. What are we at? 890 subs. We need 10 more. 10 more for 900. Can we get 10 more by Friday? By the end of Friday, so by Saturday, really. Can we get 10 more? I think we can. I say yes. Who says no? Who says no? If DJ Giddens is here, I'm taking him. I cannot say no to DJ Giddens. Take Eckler. He's retiring. I'll take Giddens. Thank you. Okay, now we're done at RB. I couldn't resist Giddens. We're done at RB now. I think maybe we just roll with the two tight. We're kind of fine at receiver. We just go. I think we go 3 tight ends. We just go 8 receivers. 3 tight ends, 8 receivers. But if Fannin is good, I do want to have a couple teams where it's like I only have 2. You know what I mean? Like maybe like Fannin and like another elite guy. I built a lot of those teams with like Bowers last year. Like a lot of teams with like like Kittle and Bowers was a big one that I had a lot of. Like an established guy, and then you have a second stud, like if he's really that like him. Like I think building teams with 2 with like, Kittle, Warren, even Kittle Fannin is kind of like considering how I personally feel about him, right? Or McBride Fannin, McBride Warren, like stuff like that. I think those are really, really fun tight end rooms. So do you avoid bad teams like the Falcons? You shut your mouth. Falcons are be good next year. You guys are tripping. Falcons are making the playoffs next year. You can't tell me Michael Penix isn't one of the 5 best quarterbacks in the league. You can't tell me that. You can't tell me Michael Penix isn't just, he's like there's a couple like ceiling out like Michael Penix is on track to be better than Steve Young. Like, what are we talking about? That's his player comp is Steve Young. Lefty, can move around a little bit, throws pellets, plays with a generational wide receiver talent, a Hall of Fame wide receiver talent, really good running back, good old line. I don't know. Why can't Michael Penix be a Hall of Famer? My buddy wanted the Commanders to win this week and be up like 29-3 at halftime, then lose. How does a Falcons fan feel about that? Do you wish it on? It's not on Quinn. The consensus among the Falcons community was that 28-3 disaster was on. It was on Kyle Shanahan. Just look how many times he decided to throw the ball in that second half. Didn't want to run. The Matt Ryan sack, because people forget. Now, I will, it's so crazy. I've never in my life rewatched highlights of that game. I've seen clips. Every time I see the Edelman catch, I know what clip it is. I get rid of it. I don't look at it. I can tell you every touchdown score in that game, every big play in that game. I've never rewatched it in my life. We're gonna draft this Panther guy. I liked him, but people forget the Falcons they're up 7. They're up 7 with 4 or 3 left, I think. There wasn't that. It was 4 minutes left, I think. They're up 7. They're driving in. They have the ball and they're driving. Julio Jones has that crazy. Who remembers the Julio Jones catch? The Julio Jones catch, pulls it off the DB's helmet, gets the 2 feet in bounds, and they were at I think that brought them to the 25 or the 30, somewhere in that range. They're in field goal range, and that whatever. That was, and they would have kicked a field goal, they would have been up 2 possessions. But Kyle Shanahan just had to throw the ball. Matt Ryan gets sacked off fucking Devonta Freeman. Not looking, God, pass protection collapse. He gets sacked, pushes us out of field goal range. We punt the ball, they go back down, they force OT. We know how the rest of the game ends. But they still should have won. They should have been up 10 because we had Matt Bryant that year. Remember Matt Bryant? He was automatic. He was a great kicker. He was making that kick. It's just they just, what can you do? What can you do? It's that pisses me off more than anything. Is no one remembers that we still had them. We still had them. We were up 7 in field goal range with 3 minutes left. Okay, you know what? You guys got me riled up. Julio Jones catch Super Bowl. Let me make my freaking selection, and then we'll go over it. Like I said, I'm never rewatching the full highlights of that game, but yeah. Okay, 1 pick away. All right. Gesicki, Higbee. Okay. Oh, I want more of this tight end. Arroyo, Miami tight end. He's a dog. He's a dog. Certified dog. Okay, here we go. Let's wait for this ad to play. All right. Skip. Boom. 4:50 left in the game. They're up 8. They're up 8. Right? This play brings them to the 22-yard line. They didn't get fucking points on this drive. They're at the 22-yard line. They ended up punting on this drive. Look at this catch, though. That's oh, man. Look at that. What a throw. Throw it up to your best player. 1, 2, and then let me see if I can find the Matt Ryan sack. Matt Ryan sack, Super Bowl 51. Here we go. See, this is going to be freaking painful to watch. Is this it's not the strip sack, is it? I don't remember. The strip sack was earlier in the game. That was kind of what was the catalyst to the comeback. Yeah, that was earlier. We can watch this too, though, real quick. Look at this. Look at this. Watch Devonta Freeman here. This is your guy. This is your guy. Are you freaking kidding me? Ready? Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 come. They should have this picked up. They got 6 in protection. They got the O-line. They got Freeman. They have 6 for 5. They run a little game up front. They have 6 for 5. This is your guy. I just don't even oh my God. Ugh. Here we go. Here we go. Ready? Shut up. I gotta find the one I'm looking for. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. So this next play, this is okay. So this is that drive. This is right after the Julio catch. This is right after the Julio catch, right? They get a first down. They probably ran the ball, like whatever. So it's 2nd and 11. You're at the 23-yard line. There's 3 minutes left. Up 8 points. Get home. Probably got to throw that ball away. Now we're down at the 37. Oh, whoops. Like, it's just, it makes me sick. Makes me sick. Oh, we're already in round 20. Shit, I didn't even realize. All right, one more pick. We're going to receiver. Let's go Noel. I think we did Horton last round, right? The last draft. Kyron Lacey, RIP. Jarvis Landry. Just looking down here. Oh, Juice Wells. Nah, let's go Noel. All right, guys. That's going to do it for me. Thank you guys for hanging out. Remember, drop a sub. Drop a comment down there. Comment who you want to watch tomorrow. Who do you guys want to watch on film tomorrow? Leave it in the comments after the video ends. Also just helps the algorithm, so I appreciate it. If you did in the comments, drop who you want to watch in the comments. Could be anyone. Running back, receiver, quarterback, tight end. Don't matter. We'll see you guys later. Thank you for hanging out with us. I promised 2 drafts. We did 2 drafts. A lot of film. Fun day. We'll see you guys later. Peace.